In this lecture, we will be looking into basic setup of XR image library and detecting the banknotes. We will make sure all the AR required libraries are installed. Next, we will be preparing the scene for XR image library, and then we will add XR reference image library. Next, we will be downloading the digital copy of the banknote, or we will be scanning the real note for the library. In the last step, we will be adding all the scan note to the image library so that we can detect all the currencies we have added. And big thanks to Patreon for this support. We have been able to create incredible content, explore new ideas, and take this channel to new heights. Your contribution have made a real difference in helping us and grow and improve. Before starting this project, we will make sure all the required augmented reality libraries are installed. Open the package manager and check all the libraries are installed and updated. At this time, the latest version we have 4.1.7. And next we are looking for AR Core XR plugin and ARKit XR plugin, and the last one XR plugin management. And we will make sure these plugins are installed and activated in XR plugin management. To verify that, we will open the project setting and go to XR plugin management setting. As currently we are working on iOS platform, open the iOS tab and make sure ARKit is checked. If you are coming from section 1 and you have already developed AR Dart project, and it's obvious these libraries are already installed. Now we are ready to start our currency scanner app project. We will make few folders to make it arranged and categorized. Create a new folder, currency scanner example. This will be the parent folder for the complete project. Create a new scene, currency scanner example, inside the scenes folder. Delete this default AR camera. Now we will be setting up our scene for the AR. Go to Game Object, XR, and click on AR Session. In AR Session object, we have AR Session and AR Input Manager script. To add AR Session origin, go to Game Object, XR, and click on AR Session origin. I have already explained all the working of these scripts in the first project. And these are the default scripts attached to AR Session origin and AR Camera. We have AR Camera, AR Post Driver, AR Camera Manager, and AR Camera Background. Now click on AR Session Origin and click on Add Component and search for AR Tracked Image Manager. Click on this component or press Enter to attach this to the game object. AR Tracked Image Manager takes 3 parameters: serialized library, maximum number of moving images, and tracked image prefab. Serialized library takes XR reference image library. This library will hold all the scanned images of the banknotes. Using second parameter, we can limit the moving images at the same time. The track image prefab will be used to show on top of the detected banknote images. And using this prefab, we will be showing the name of the currency. If we talk about overall working of AR Track Image Manager, AR Track Image Manager is a type of trackable manager and performs 2D image tracking. This Track Image Manager creates game objects for each detected images in the environment. Before an image can be detected, the manager must be instructed to look for the set of reference images compiled into reference image library. It only detects images in this library. Next, we will be creating a reference image library. Create a new folder, currency image library. To create a reference image library, click on this plus sign and look for XR and click on reference image library to create it. Let's change the name to the currency image library. Assign this currency image library to serialized library parameter of AR Track Image Manager. Click on currency image library. Let's see what we have in it. Here we have a button to add an image. In our case, it will be an image of the banknote. To build up our library for the different countries, we can download these images from the internet. Or we can also scan the real notes and add those notes to the library. To scan the real note using iPhone, click on Import from iPhone and click on Scan Document. And make sure your iPhone is connected to the MacBook. It will automatically open the scanning app on your iPhone. Scan the banknote and try to make it fit in the screen. Once you have a good angle, take a shot and next you try to improve from the edges. This is the one way of scanning image. You can scan in any way you want. Once you satisfy with your scan image, click on Keep Scan. It will directly send the image to your MacBook. But it's in a PDF format. We will be converting this to image and then we will crop the image for resize. Click on Save to convert this PDF file into image format. Open the image and resize for more accurate image result. Open Tool and click on Crop and save the final image. We will be keeping an image file and I will be deleting .pdf file. Next, we will be updating XR reference image library with our currency nodes. And for that, we will import scan images into Unity project. Let's create a new folder, name it as currency images and import all the images into this folder. In this lecture, we will only be working with two banknote images. Now it's time to update the image reference library. Drag and drop the image to the image library. The first banknote image we have added is a USA $100 bill. In the first parameter, we have the name of the image. We can also change the name of the image. In the second parameter is to specify the size. Here we need to provide the size of the detected image in meters. So banknote image size is roughly 0.156 meters and it will adjust the Y parameter according to the X. To add a new image, click on Add Image, assign the image, provide the name and specify the size. And this is the simple same process every time we need to add a new image. We can specify the size roughly, it doesn't have to be very accurate. The second image we have added is the currency of Pakistan. It's a 10 rupee note. So in this lecture, we have used two banknotes of two different countries. The first image is US $100 and second image is Pakistani 10 rupee. Next, we will create a cube prefab to show something on detection of the currency. Create a 3D cube and reset its position to the 0. Change the scale to 0.1 in X, Y, and Z. Once our app will detect the banknote, we will be showing this cube on top of the banknote image. Create a new folder for prefabs. Drag and drop this cube into prefab folder to make it a prefab. We will be assigning this cube prefab to AR Track Image Manager and this cube will be generated at runtime on each banknote. So we can delete the prefab from the scene. Assign the cube prefab to the track image prefab property of AR Track Image Manager. So now if we summarize, we have attached AR Track Image Manager to AR Session Origin. We have created our XR image reference library and we have updated the XR image reference library with the images. And we also have a prefab that will be showing on top of the banknotes. By completing these steps, we will be able to detect banknotes that we have added in XR reference image library. Let's create a build and test. As you can see, we are able to detect the banknotes and we are also showing a cube on top of the banknote. It can detect a banknote either it's placed physically in the real world or it's on a screen. But at this point, we will only be able to detect only two banknotes that we have added in image library. But still, we have achieved all this without writing a single line of code. And I see you in the next lecture.